and nothing else. You know I'm falling in love, that's for someone else.
What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to react to Jamari. It just got worse for Drake. I don't possibly know how it could continue to get much worse. It's pretty bad at this point. I don't know. This was uploaded yesterday, so I don't know if this is covering shit I've already seen in some of the other videos I've reacted to. By the way, I have a whole playlist dedicated to Drake versus Kendrick. Okay? From the beginning, from Like That. It got 7 Minute Drill in there. It got Rick Ross diss in there. It has everything I have reacted to pertaining this whole beef. All the diss tracks, everything. So if you want to see, just, I look for the playlist and go crazy. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know how much worse it could get. If it is covering some shit that I've already seen before, I'm gonna skip over it, the fuck. But other than that, let's just get into it.
It's been a very tough time for Drake fans all over the world.
Kendrick does drop a song. When he does drop a song, bro, I heard
no spoilers.
Oh man, and I'm gonna be stressed out again. Stressed out, you're not Drake. I'm gonna say this again, I've barely slept in days.
The smart one.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. It won't when they were dropping, that from 616, Family Matters, Meet the Grams. I did not sleep those two very well those 2 nights, just because first of all, I was already up, and when I reacted to it, it was probably both of them. It was probably what was it? They released at 11:57 and 12:30 or something like that. So I was kind of hyped, it kind of woke me up. And so I didn't sleep well that night. And then the next night when fucking Not Like Us came out, I was like, what the fuck? Is he gonna release something or whatever? And so I was up that night kind of just again hype. But yeah, that was it. It won't because I was like, oh, Kendrick's losing, or oh my god, I'm so sad. I don't know. That won't lie.
More ones went into hiding after Not Like Us dropped, but a few extra dedicated fans have still
They're still eating his dick, bruh. There's the stands are still I don't give a fuck cause Drake won. And I'm just
saved their 69 God.
I was doing research with a group of people for about, I want to say 36 hours, okay? Trying to find dirt on Kendrick. Someone goes,
what?
Oh, bro, you okay? No, I'm not okay, bro.
The fuck?
Chill out? No. There's no time to chill out. I was supposed to go to a wedding in Italy. I might cancel that shit, bro.
Are you
I have
serious?
to say, out of all the Drake meat writers out
this
there,
is a fucking horror scene. That picture was scary. But what? Dirt? Did you find anything? Is he getting paid? I would never do no shit like that for free. Ever.
no one is showing their cheeks out more than Maul from the Rory and Maul podcast.
Oh,
Drake is smashing this nigga, man. He's punishing this nigga. He's out rapping this nigga. It's not even close. The music is way better. The visual is way better. I fed you fake shit and you ran with it. You thought I had 11.
Oh, what is he saying now?
Your daughter, you're a clown. You digging for dirt, you should be digging for proof.
I mean, this guy really sat there for 3 hours and defended Drake more than most men would defend their girlfriend. He was damn near breaking down into tears. He got so emotional that Drake got bodied.
This nigga's taking his fake information. I told y'all this on Family Matters when I said, you digging for dirt, you should be digging for proof. I got pictures of the fucking little girl, all in the fucking video plastered on the wall. I'm fucking playing with this dumb nigga, and he's going for it. I'm the most lit nigga in the game. Y'all mad, and there's no skeletons in my closet. I'm not no fucking. You put your hands on your girl. She's been engaged for years. Y'all not married yet. You living in New York. She's not. And he.
All of that came out to be fake, buddy. Except for the engaged that I don't really know about that.
Because he released it right after the Family Matters. It's a better record. Get out of here with that shit.
We didn't say it was a better record. We said Family Matters is probably the best song in this whole shit.
It ain't no probably. It's the best record that's released in this entire beef.
But the best part of the whole podcast had to have been the loudness of the silence in this moment.
Mo, if Drake had an anthem through the weekend calling Kendrick Lamar a pedophile and everyone was two-stepping to it, you would say it was the greatest thing on earth. Look what Drake did. He made everyone dance to you being a pedophile. You can't even walk outside. Because anytime we're at a party, someone's going to play a song that's about you being a pedophile and we're going to sing along to it. You would say if Drake did that to Kendrick, that would be the greatest diss shit ever. You would say that.
It is an undeniable fact that if Drake dropped a #1 anthem record on Kendrick's head, his
That's the thing. Like I said in my other video, it's just be unbiased. It is what it is. If that's your fave and he got killed, okay. Like that's the only thing. Like with like wrestling, like boxing and shit. I feel like with sports, you cannot really cope this much. Like they either won or they didn't. You could be like Curry, my favorite player, but it ain't no but with him. He's fucking lit. But I'm just saying, like in that sense, you can visually see, like Curry and Kyrie. You can visually see who is better. You can break it down. I feel like with this, people have so many stipulations of, well, I didn't like it, and well, this didn't make, like, I feel like that is what's like making Drake fans cope so fucking much, and not just be realistic, because they are being biased as fuck. I find her. Oh, that shit's crazy. They not like us.
some serious dirt on this man. Like even DJ Academics of all people has been waving the white flag recently.
I wasn't gonna admit this shit, but I could admit it now. And I was just like, do I gotta get on stream tomorrow and say to Drake, get up! I was thinking about it. I couldn't sleep last night, y'all. I'll be honest. I couldn't sleep.
Now over the last 5 days specifically, an anonymous account has come forward that has to have Drake sweating.
This is what is the dark part. What the fuck they got going on outside? I'm making a video. I mean, and like worried as fuck. This is crazy. This part is dark as fuck. It's giving Meet the Grams. That's how I feel. That's the energy when it's.
Remember how he was saying that his team fed Kendrick false information on the Heart 6?
Okay,
and
I
he even
know.
claimed to DJ Academics that those items
wonder
he
how
used in the artwork
The Drake
for
fans
Meet
feel
the
about
Grams
this. That
were
said Kendrick was lying.
on the Heart 6. And he even claimed to DJ Academics that those items he used in the artwork for Meet the Grams were apparently stolen from his father's suitcase.
Kendrick Lamar must have got a hold of Drake's dad's suitcase. So we're talking about Dennis Graham.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Well, it's looking more and more like that was actually a case of Drake lying, and that those items might actually indeed be his. Because on May 10th, a Twitter account named Ebony Prince 2K24 popped up.
Hey, Ebony Prince. It's giving mixed vibes. Could be a woman, could be a man. Ebony Prince, though.
I believe that this Ozempic prescription for Drake is real. Yes.
To Mr.
Didn't he just...
Mr. Aubrey Graham made this photo help jog your
Saw this.
be Drake in the red hoodie. You can see a few members of his supposed entourage donning the infamous OVO owl on their clothing. January 22nd, 2023 is the date listed at 3:19 in the morning. When he posted this, people immediately questioned who this person was in the wheelchair, apparently on a ventilator, and when you further investigate the tweet, you see that he brings up someone by the name of Jimmy Brooks. And I'm sure most of you are wondering right now, well, who the hell is Jimmy Brooks? Well,
Ain't that, I thought, yeah, I was about to say, ain't it his little character?
that's Drake's character's name in the show Degrassi,
Oh, he
and he
was just
infamously got put into a wheelchair after being shot. So why would Jimmy not be proud of Drake that night? Well, people speculate it must have something to do with the person in the wheelchair in this photo. And then they had a theory that the noise at the beginning of Kendrick's song 616 in LA
I have goosebumps.
was actually a ventilator like the one seen in this photo. Well, this person has now been identified as a New York journalist named Christopher Alvarez, but I'll get back to that in a second. You've had many things discarded on your behalf over the years.
Right, it's
I wonder
giving
if
me
you
more
can remember
details.
them
I've seen
all.
this stuff.
You're blocking my money with your lies, so you have forced me to get it another way.
Come on.
2 black American men became unemployed at this exact moment, apparently only minutes before the other screenshot. How do we know you're not like us? We never come back after we curse out the service providers. To be honest, I thought you were going to at least say you were mistaken by now, but okay. I only wanted to go with the story most know about because, well, you know. And now for the NYPD verifiable portion of the story. I was almost arrested while at work for reasons regarding your accommodations. NYPD officer Viola received a CCRB complaint and here in regards keeping you from said protesters. I've stood next to you in the rain to keep the paps and fanatics away. I became essential during your stays, having to cancel vacations and all to ensure things like this didn't happen. Someone asked how to make it stop. 5 words. King Kendrick got the number, and his team too, as well as a quite riveting email that would send shivers down your spine, alluding to the idea that he has been in cahoots with Kendrick or his team. I saw people saying that he was supposed to receive payment from Kendrick's team from divulging this information to them and giving them this picture, but allegedly that money never came through because Drake said it was all bullshit. When Officer Viola and his partner Wiltz entered my booth, they informed me that since there was a complainant present who alleged assault, they would have to take me in unless they saw footage of otherwise. I then had to locate said footage while encircled by them, maybe alluding to the idea that that's where he got this screenshot. This person would then share yet another cryptic video saying, "Dear Aubrey, did you really think this was all about a shirt and some scripts? This was about diamonds. Time for some hard truth."
This person speaking in fucking code. What the fuck? Can you make it understandable for me? I'm over here trying to understand what the fuck you was talking about. And I've been lost. I tried not to look confused for like the last, I don't know, 2 minutes. I already seen some of these, but the latter half of the tweets from Ebony Prince. I don't know what the fuck you talking about at this point, and In
the video you can see what appears to be a shot up target from a shooting range, as well as the jewelry that he's alleging belongs to Drake. He would then go on to share another picture of more jewelry. You see, the minute you said stolen, you introduced a dilemma in my world, more specifically, my professional world. Lost and Found is a well-known and look forward to perk of hospitality. It is the incentive to thoroughly perform your duties in hopes that one man's trash, negligence...
Oh, he basically saying like, bro, you just left this shit so I took it. I mean, I don't think that's stealing.
Perform your duties in hopes that one man's trash, negligence, or kind gesture may turn into a treasure for you. That means it was no secret to my closest colleagues that all these items were long in my possession. So last Monday, when I finally was shown Meet the Grams in the employee cafeteria, I instantly understood the assignment.
Don't tell me this is a hotel concierge. A hotel concierge.
Into the office and began to inquisition into how the items were obtained. I was informed that the statements made by DJ Academics had also been relayed to her, because you know the pocket watchers are always hating. I was informed that I should speak with an attorney because being associated with items declared stolen may have negative consequences. And then this account kept posting this logo over and over and over. And eventually the front of this building, Caviar Caspia at the Mark, a famous hotel in New York City known for having extremely high-end clientele. Drake has been pictured at this hotel on multiple dates. And so people suspect that the person behind this account was actually an employee or possibly involved in security at the hotel. And that both his job and his life were threatened once these items went public. Obviously all these tweets have been extremely subliminal, and we can really speculate all day. But it seems like this person, if we should believe anything they say, was possibly trying to extort Drake, or is still doing so. Based on his claims, he saw something that night that would either incriminate Drake in the court of public opinion...
Well, put it out. Put it out, please. I'm so sick of these... I have to make my own clues and connections. Somebody... Kendrick, keep dissing him. Keep dissing him. It's the only way we're gonna get the answer. Only way.
Or possibly even the court of law. And as I was making this video, we actually got some breaking news.
Breaking
Christopher
news.
Alvarez, the man in the wheelchair seen in the
That's the
hotel footage with Drake, has now come forward to give his side of the story. And here in this article, he says, I can confirm that I was with Drake on the night of January 22nd, 2023. After his NYC concert with 21 Savage, I was called to meet Drizzy at the Mark Hotel, and we had a blast listening to new beats. I'm not in the position to talk about his character outside of our meetings, but I can't say I was not violated in any way. He also makes it sound like this alleged disgruntled employee was apparently fired for letting him into the hotel and not leaving him out in the cold weather, which he also said was wrong. And obviously you're going to have the people that say, oh, well, Drake must have paid this guy off, or something of that nature. But to me, this might seriously call into question everything this guy, Ebony Prince 2K24, has said throughout the last couple of days. Even though it might seem like he has some pretty good evidence, we should definitely take everything he says with a grain of salt. Either way, we're gonna see what unravels from here, but for Drake, it's been absolutely horrible time.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working.
And Kendrick got a #1 and I think like #4 record off this shit. It's also hilarious to me that Kendrick went radio silent after Drake dropped that garbage response record.
Cause there
Kendrick
won't
was
no
so
need.
inside of Drake's head that even in that tweet announcing From the Heart 6, he says we know you drop it in 6 minutes anyway, and Kendrick said,
No.
either way, I want to know what you guys think about this situation down below. It's getting pretty spooky, okay? There was obviously
It is
the shooting in front of Drake's house where one of his bodyguards took a bullet. We got LeBron dancing around in the background of a potential Kendrick Lamar video, which y'all know had Drake in his feelings like no other.
Yeah, what'd I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I can never let you down.
But I want to know what you guys think about all this down below. What do you think about the Twitter Riddler, Ebony Prince 2K?
I'm gonna be real. Drake already lost. He lost on, I said this in my other video, on a morality level, because he lied, for one, and in the rap beef. He just you feel me? But this mofo, Ebony Princess, whatever, you about to piss me off. If you don't just tell me what the fuck is going on, I cannot decode what you talking about. I don't want to. I don't have time to. I don't care. You feel me? Somebody just needs to say what happened. I'm not doing this shit no more. You feel me? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. You feel me? See, you, Jesus Christ. But I'm just saying, like, cause it's gonna start pissing me off. I don't know what's going on. I started getting confused. At first it was like spooky, and it is still spooky and weird, but like, I don't like the way you talking. You talking like you fucking Riddler, right? Like, and I'm not dealing with it. So, until somebody comes out with some, like, just answers of what the fuck happened on January 23rd, 2020, whatever, I don't really care. Don't really care. So, anyways, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. See y'all on the next one.